Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of March 29th to April 4th. The building committee for the new Somerset Middle School project voted to submit an article for the annual town meeting that will ask voters to approve of spending up to an additional $6.8 million on the new Somerset Middle School project. The committee is proposing to spend the money on fields and solar panels for the high school, which are currently not included in the budget. The $6.8 million would be coming from the Massachusetts School Building Authority. The town meeting will be held on May 20th at 6 p.m. in the Dr. Robert Perry Performing Arts Center at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Somerset Police Chief Todd Costa has notified the selectmen of his intent to retire effective August 3rd. Costa has been the police chief for almost 3 years. He has been a police officer in Somerset for 33 years. Costa said he still has a lot he wants to accomplish at the police department in the next 4 months, including getting a new body camera and taser program started, installing new floor and furniture in the station, getting the Project Lifesaver program established, and working on the Triad program to help improve the safety and quality of life of senior citizens. The spring flushing of Somerset's water distribution system will commence on Sunday night, April 7th from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and will continue until Thursday night at this time period. Due to the concentrated businesses in the general area and to limit water service disturbances, the Water Department feels it is best to conduct these flushing operations at night. The Water Department expects this phase to last 2 weeks, and then the flushings will migrate to a standard daytime operation in the adjoining residential areas once the main runs are complete. The crew will start at Brayton Point Road, working east and west on Route 6. They will then proceed south on Brayton Point Road to Wilbur Avenue, and then continue east on Wilbur Avenue. The Water Department will post a notice on the town website, schedule multiple nixle notifications, and will also deploy yard signs in the affected areas. The Water Department will be distributing notices to businesses in the affected area that operate during these evening hours. For those who did not vote by mail or in-person early voting, the polls for the annual town election will be open on Monday, April 8th, from noon to 8 p.m. in the Student Dining Center at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. There are 2 races in the election for selectmen, where incumbent Alan Smith is being challenged by Holly McNamara, and for Water and Sewer Commission, where incumbent Stephen Carteret is being challenged by Elizabeth Paskowski. Police on Sunday responded to a report of trespassers who were seen crawling under a fence and wearing surgical masks at the former Montauk Electric property on Riverside Avenue. Police Chief Todd Costa said one of the buildings looked like it was broken into. He said 4 males were reported going into the property. Chief Costa said nobody was found by police on the property. The report came in just after 5 p.m. that night. Chief Costa said 3 patrols and a sergeant from the Somerset Police Department responded to the property. State Police also responded with a canine unit. Chief Costa said that many officers were needed in order to cover the perimeter around the building. A police officer can be seen at the gates of the old power plant almost every day. Chief Costa said an officer is not assigned to that location. He said they stop there every once in a while. Chief Costa said his biggest concern when his officers are responding to the former Montauk Electric property is their safety when they go into buildings there. With the decay and damage to the property, he said it is not the safest place to be. In sports, the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School baseball team beat Seekonk 2-1 on Tuesday to improve its record to 2-0. Starting pitcher Landon Richardson got the win on the mound, and reliever Dante Papaleo came on in the 7th inning to save the game for the Blue Raiders. Papaleo and Ben Jardin scored runs in the game. Austin DeSuto had 2 hits, and Liam Meehan had a double. It was the second game in a row that the SBRHS defense had no errors. Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.